Long ago, when England's roads were wild and lawless, there rode a man both feared and admired, the highwayman. A shadow on the moor, swift as the night wind, clothed in claret velvet and mystery. He was no common thief. To some, he was a ghost, a whisper of rebellion against a world ruled by kings and soldiers. To others, a villain, a man who lived by the pistol and the sword. But beneath the daring and danger, beneath the mask of the outlaw, beats a heart that yearns for something more. He rode the roads not just for gold or glory, but for a love that had captured his soul. Her name was Bess, the landlord's daughter, a girl with eyes like dawn and a spirit fierce enough to tame the wildest of hearts. They met one autumn evening beneath the flickering lantern light of a lonely inn. Her smile was a beacon in his dark world, her voice a song that called him home. From that night, the highwayman's rides were no longer just about escape or survival. They were journeys back to her, to the warmth of her presence, the promise of a future beyond the shadows. But love in a world of danger is a fragile thing. Enemies lurked in the dark, jealous hearts plotted betrayal, and the lost cruel hand closed ever tighter. Tonight, under the watchful eye of the moon, the highwayman rides once more, not for gold, not for freedom, but for love. This is the story of the highwayman and his beloved, a tale of passion, sacrifice, and the price of love on the lonely moor. And so, the road unfolds beneath the moonlight. The wind was a torrent of darkness, howling among the twisted trees. Above, the moon drifted like ghostly gallant across a sea of clouds, and beneath that silver light, the road unwound like pale ribbon across the purple moor. A lone rider emerged, his silhouette bold against the night, cloaked in claret velvet, boots to the thigh, pistols glinting at his side. He was no ordinary traveler. He was the highwayman, the terror of King's Road. His name whispered with dread and awe.
Another night, another village trembling at my name. But tonight I ride for more than gold. I ride for Bess.
He spurred his horse onward, heart pounding with hope and dread, the moonlight painting his path with silver promise and shadowed thread.
You are late, Tim. I thought something had happened.
Redcoats swarmed the road. I had to take the long way round. But I would cross all of England to see you smile again.
You speak like a poet, but live like a fugitive. You could stop. We could go somewhere far, where no one knows your name.
One more ride, Bess. Just one. Then I'll be free of this life. I swear it on the stars above and on the moon that watches.
Swear it to my heart instead, because it breaks each time you vanish into the night.
Bess, is that you? Who are you whispering to at this hour?
It's nothing, ma'am. Just the wind tapping at the shutters.
Their hands lingered for a moment, fingers brushing in the darkness. A promise, a plea. The world outside was cold, but here, for a heartbeat, love burned bright. But they weren't alone. Hidden in the shadow of the old stable, Tim the ostler watched. His face pale, eyes sunken with jealous fury.
She gives you her smile, her voice, her love. And what am I? A shadow in her story, no more. If I can't have her, neither will he.
Tim's heart twisted by longing and envy. He plotted in the darkness, his mind turning to betrayal. That same night, Tim made his deal. Beneath the flicker of a lantern, he met a king's spy.
He ride west tonight. He's after the king's treasure convoy. He'll come back before dawn. He'll always come back for her.
That's good. Then we will wait at the inn. We will trap him where his heart is at the weakest. And how about the girl?
Let her watch him fall.
So be it. The queen will sleep easy tonight, and the thief shall sleep forever.
They came at twilight, no trumpet, no warning, just steel boots, barked orders, and rough hands. They tied up the landlord, bound Bess to her bed, and filled the inn with muskets and menace.
If he loves her, he will come, and when he does, he will fall.
Please, please. She's just a girl. Don't use her like this. Take me instead. Take me.
Mind your own business, lady. Mind your own fate. Highwayman chose her. This is all his fault. This is all he's doing. The girl gonna die because of him.
Beth's eyes searched for hope, but found only the cold gleam of steel and the pitiless faces of the king's men. Time passed like dripping wax. Bess lay bound, her eyes wide, heart pounding. A musket was tied beneath her breast, cold metal against warm skin.
If I can reach it just enough, my finger. Come on, Bass. You are stronger than this. You have to be. For him.
She twisted, strained, skin scraps raw, sweat or blood. She no longer knew which. Outside, the wind carried the distant echo of hoofbeats, hope and doom entwined. And then he came, his promise echoing across the hills like thunder before a storm.
Bess! The road was rough, but I've done it. The goal is ours.
But she saw them, shadows at the window, muskets raised, a trap sprung.
Forgive me, my love. This is the only way.
Her warning shot shattered the night, a cry of love and sacrifice. Her shot rang out, a sharp, desperate cry cleaving the night. Not aimed at him, but for him, a signal, a sacrifice born of love and fierce resolve. Beth's body slumped forward, the cold moonlight spilling across her pale face, eyes closing as if to dream of freedom. The silence that followed was heavy, broken only by soft rustles of moor's grasses and the distant call of a night bird.
Bess? Bess? No! No! You cannot leave me like this! Not like this!
Fools and lovers, they always end in a blood. Your love was your weakness, highwayman, and now your end is at my hand.
The spy's laughter was swallowed by the wind, but the highwayman's grief roared louder than any gunshot. His world shattered, yet his spirit burned with a terrible fire. Vengeance, heartbreak, and undying love intertwined. Grief transformed into fury, his heart aflame. The highwayman wheeled his horse with a roar that echoed across the hills. No longer a thief fleeing the law, now a man possessed by love and loss. His blade flashed like lightning in the dark, cutting through the night and the enemy ranks alike.
She died for love. Then let me die for vengeance. For Bess. For us.
The soldiers faltered, caught off guard by the storm of his wrath. But numbers were cruel, and bullets found their mark. Still, he fought on. Every strike a promise, every breath a prayer. The Moor bore witness to a battle, not just for gold or freedom, but for a love that refused to die. They shot him down where the moor met the road, where moonlight and shadow danced on the heather. His proud figure crumpled, lifeblood soaking into the thirsty earth beneath him. The wind carried away his last breath, a whisper lost among the grasses.
No! Oh no! No! Two hearts torn from this world. But maybe, just maybe, reunited beyond it.
The moor grew silent once more, holding its secrets close, the tale of love, betrayal, and sacrifice etched forever into its rock soul. Yet some say, on cold winter nights, when the sky turns silver and the moor breathes frost, you can hear him riding still, hoofbeats soft as memories, a whisper on the wind.
Bess, my love. By moonlight, I return.
His voice, a sigh carried across the hills, a promise that love transcends even death. The ghostly rider gallops forever, searching for the one who gave him life and death alike. So they remain, bound by a love beyond life, a highwayman and his beloved, not remembered for their crimes or their fate, but for the price they paid for love. Look for them by moonlight.